oddly enough, I think that the cards should be poster sized, and some of these should be smaller, if that makes sense. Like, you know, some are, yeah. Anyway, uh, what I wanted to mention was Writhe in Pain, Chris Graves and Mark Polton. Uh, I got this a little bit ago, and I flipped through it, and I read it once. Uh, it took me a second because it's not my cup of tea. Like demonic forces and all that. Like, Ghost Rider, sometimes in Doctor Strange. You know, it can work, but this is its own universe. So it took me a second to familiarize myself with Officer and his daughter, one of his daughters. It's a good book, and I do recommend it. I'm not a big fan of like the pentagram, but for the story, it makes sense. Again, and you see like all that cross hatching and stuff. Like, I don't know. Dude knows what he's doing. Anyway, I'm not gonna spoil too much of it. I'm not gonna spoil too much of it. And yeah, like I said, Chris Graves, great artist. Who's Chance Wolf? Is it John Malin? Is it John Malin who did who who is Chance Wolf if not John Malin? Who else would be Wolf? Oh, shit. I'm getting a glare off of the page, but yeah. Highly recommend if you can. It might be too late for number one, but hopefully they do number two and continue on with the story. Because, yeah, it is kind of a tragic one. It is tragic. I'm not going to go into detail about it because, uh, yeah, read it for yourself. You'll like it. I think it reminds me of like I don't know. There's like indie like '90s books, except I mean a lot of it is just the coloring and the quality itself. You can't really go wrong with that. Stylistic choices are pretty good. From what I can tell, they're not using anything, any like cheating. Yeah, it looks hand drawn. Yeah, it is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I'll tell you more about the synopsis later. I just don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't read it yet. I mean, it says 2023, but it came out in 2020. I just got it not too long ago, maybe like a month ago, something like that. Is when it arrived in the mail. Month and a half, tops. So they were pretty good about fulfillment on time. You know, no complaints there. Even if I had to wait, it'd be all right. This is a good deal, you know, in my opinion. Anyway, what I meant to say about Mike McMahon, like, I hope things go well for him. I didn't have much money, like, extra this week, because by the time I saw that he was, you know, not like needing anything, but, well, I don't know what his circumstances are, but yeah, we try to help him out. I'll do more next week. I'm gonna do better, Senator. All right. I have more to say, but not right now. All right, later.